What is up, YouTube? It's your boy back with the same vehicle, but some more content for y'all. So if you watched the last video, you know that we tinted this Jeep Cherokee, regular tint around the sides and the back, and we put this special pink tint on the windshield. But this is not the color that we were absolutely desiring. So I went and found some 50% chrome film instead of the 20% that Luminous sent us to get the color that they show that we desire. So I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm hoping that we get what we're looking for, at least close to it. Now, the catch is, being that this is a 50% film, it is not as chrome as we need it to be. And this film is not designed for automotive. It is a residential flat glass film. So it's not designed to shrink nor stick to automotive glass, but you can shrink it. But I've got some insight on it. A lot of people say that if you shrink with the heat gun too close or too fast, things like that, the film may ghost, or I'm assuming fade, kind of like probably the chrome will go away and just kind of become clear. So definitely got to be careful. This is all an experiment, but I am down for the ride. I already got the glass prepped on the outside. I cleaned it. I already unwrapped the box, or at least the little zip ties they put around it. But I'm about to get the camera put on my head, get the baby powder going, and get this show on the road. All right, so we're gonna move this helmet over here to my motorcycle. I don't know if you can hear it, the air hissing out, but I caught a flat last night. Well, I didn't even catch it last night. I came outside to a flat tire. So at some point I ran over a little staple. So I just ordered a new tire. Sucks because I really looked forward to riding. We finally got some nice weather here in Buffalo, but it's part of life, right? All right, so let's get our baby powder lathered, followed by our dryer sheet. All right, so let's make sure that their liner is on the outside of the film. Their liner is on the inside. Okay, whatever. It's so weird rolling it out backwards. So it looks pretty chromy on the outside. I'm hoping that it's chromy enough once it's installed on the inside, because that will make my day, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna make my client's day. Stuff feels really thin, like really, really thin. Gonna wet up one of these old rags. Do a nice spray. We're just gonna come up under this corner here, tack it down, and a little bit up and down actually. Trim that little part there, or will it tuck up under there? It will. That'll actually hold it down. All right, now the interesting part. So I bought 50 feet of this film. So we got 50 feet to fuck up. So we gotta remember, keep the heat gun far away. It definitely does shrink though, you can see it. I'm not even gonna push down on it. Not yet, at least. Just with my hand, actually. It actually shrinks really fast, ironically. Being that it's not really supposed to be shrink. Now let's come over to this side. Make it a little more even. All right, so to get this part to stay down while we do the top, we're just gonna wet it. And just hold that down a bit. Seems pretty easy so far. What's the catch? What's the catch? I'm just gonna hold this down with our hand. So that's pretty much shrink. So what I'm gonna do to see if I quote unquote ghosted the film is spray it on the outside and inside, squeegee it out, and then see how it looks from the inside. Because I feel like we will see patchy areas where it doesn't look the way it's supposed to. Oops. You gotta be super gentle with this film. It's like, I could feel it just wanting to crease. Not even. Oh, oh, that was almost a crease. All right, so I'm gonna check this inside real quick, but it doesn't look ghosted at all. Like, it looks like a nice, even coat all around. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this film cut out since it wants to stand up so bad. It's like the tint saying, I don't like this windshield. Spray this down real quick. And I thought the water was gonna make it sit down. I'm not even gonna squeegee that. I'm just gonna cut around it. Oh, where did you not cut? All right, now that that's cut out, I want to see what this whole ghosting thing may look like. Just heat the hell out of it. I don't really see much ghosting or whatever, but one thing for sure, this film can take a lot of heat. That's a plus. All right, now I'm gonna get this little box cut out for the inspection and registration stickers. We're going to try and mimic it pretty much perfectly to what we cut out for the pink layer. Let's take these stickers off real quick. There's a bee buzzing around here. I can hear it. I really love these static cling sheets because it doesn't stick to the glass at all. So it makes it super easy for, say, situations like this where you have a repeat customer. You could just go ahead and, you know, literally peel it off. That's our little crease right there. So we really only need this area to lay down nice and fine. All right, so this side's a tad bit bigger, but that's okay. All right, we cut that out pretty much perfect. You know why? Because I'm perfect. So I'm gonna pretty much ignore most of this. Just shrink out the obvious fingers, because whatever is missed on the outside can definitely be done from the inside. Especially being that this film shrinks so freaking fast. All right. Hey, that was enough heat before it unplugged. All right, we're pretty close there. I don't want to mess anything up, so any other shrinking needed will be done from the inside. But for now, I'm gonna take a chill break. All right, so because this tent was recently installed, I'm not gonna scrub it with a scrubby pad because, I mean, it shouldn't be dirty, but not for really that reason. But I don't wanna scratch this film up because it already felt thin enough as it is. So I'm just gonna basically do an inspection with my hand, feel for anything that may have been stuck to the glass from the time we did this until now, which was about 6 days ago. So, I mean, it really shouldn't be on anything on there. I don't smell any smoker type of vibes from this vehicle, so I'm pretty sure the film isn't hazy at all. I mean, you can pretty much see when there's haze, though. But yeah, just gonna do a nice hand inspection. Because, as said in the last video, if we scratch anything or ruin this film, it's another $150 and a week wait. All right, clean as I assumed. Gonna wipe our pillars. I'm also gonna be super gentle with this squeegee. Gonna feel the edge of it and make sure that there isn't anything that may be stuck to it that can scratch the glass. Cause that would suck. That would absolutely suck. All right, that is clean. I really hate New York State how we have to have our inspection and registration stickers in the windshield because of the whole. How the hell did this come way up there? I hate how we have to have our inspection stickers in the windshield because when it comes time to tint these windshields, many people are forced to have the box cut out for their windshield tint, which you can make it look neat, but nothing beats the look of having no box cut out at all. Please look nice. Please look nice. Please. Please give us what we're looking for. I beg you. All right. nice amount of slip so that we don't have any complications. And I mean any. Only thing that sucks with lighter films too is you can't really see where it's at. You don't see that you have light gaps until you done squeegeed all the water out and it's nice and stuck in place. But that's also why we thoroughly check before we begin to squeegee the water out. This stuff is really slippery, so I'm just gonna give it a light mist. That's because yesterday when I was tinting, I had noticed with a couple jobs that film was super tacky, like even when it was wet. So that means that we just don't have enough slip in the solution. So when I came here today, I added a little bit of soap, or maybe a lot of it. But too much soap is better than not enough soap. Not enough soap will have you redoing the job in a heartbeat. All right. So the key here is to line up the boxes. For the most part, if the boxes line up, pretty much everything else lines up. All right, I don't see any light gaps. We are perfect here. All right, let's squeegee this water out before it starts to dry up on this fine, almost summer day in Buffalo, New York. One squeegee, where are you? All right, so start from the middle, work our way out. This stuff is super sensitive. So we're just gonna do small, gentle passes for the first set of passes. Make sure we, as a rapper, like auto vinyl rapper would say, glass it out, I guess. That would be what this is, pushing out all the air and glass it out, maybe. Every time I hear it, I get nervous. Just push that air out. Oh, that was almost bad. Gotta slow down a bit. It's like it just wants to pull back. Safe zone. All right, now we can do our second pass. A little harder. I really can't wait to get out of the car and see how it looks, even though we're inside the shop. Hopefully, we see a difference. I won't even be mad if we get the color or the shade or vibrance we desire, whatever it is I'm looking for. I'll just be happy if there's a difference or increase at least. Like, I'll be mad if it looks pretty much the same. Because it's like, what would be the fucking point? All right, let's see how it looks real quick. At certain angles, I feel like you can definitely see the reflection. So outside is really gonna be a game changer, hope. All right, so I just pulled it outside. Now, as far as standing here, I don't see much of a difference, but the sun is also smack dead right there. So I'm gonna face it that way, see how it looks. And I'm gonna take it over there in that shady area. Cause I've noticed even with my chameleon windshield, like right now, you can't see it pretty much at all. But I think the angle of light will definitely play a role because inside the shop, I definitely seen it. Or like standing here, you can kind of see it. You can see that metallic chrome color. So let's pull it over here and see what we get. All right, so over here, I can definitely see the color a lot more. I'm really upset that the camera is not catching it the way I see it, but I can definitely see it. Like, it looks a lot better. I think for another customer, I'll try the 35% chrome film behind it and see what it does. The only reason I didn't go with that is because, for one, it was going to put the windshield down to about a 17% film, which is not too much darker than the normal 20% a lot of people do, but they were out of stock for 35%, and there's no telling how long it was going to take to come in, and we wanted to get this done right away. But 50% definitely did the job. It is a lot more vibrant right here. I'm trying to find the right angle to where we can really see it, but I just can't catch it in the phone. Maybe if it was a different color, because it's not really like the pink most people expect. It's more so like a rose gold almost that it looks like. But I am definitely pleased with the outcome, and we got a little more privacy in there. Like, I pretty much cannot see inside of this windshield at all. But oh, there's the color. You can kind of see it. There we go. Yes, sir. And now I'm gonna try one more angle. I'm gonna try right here in the shade, but with the truck facing that way. All right, so it looks pretty much the same as being faced the other way. But again, I definitely can see that color difference with the chrome behind it. Just not really catching it on camera. This really sucks. But as long as the customer can see it, that's who's most important, of course. And I am very pleased. I hope that more people will come by and get these films, these special colors to add to the portfolio. They are pretty cool. But I'm gonna put her stickers back in the windshield and wrap this thing up. So if you made it to this point, again, thank you for watching. Like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, of course, so that you can be tuned in for the next time I post some content like this. That's pretty much all I got for you. Thanks for watching.